and several graffiti-defaced bus stop shelters on Camden, there came Annetta Fry, breathless and eager, to ask if anyone had seen her daughter, and to show the photographs spread in her shaky fingers like playing cards. "You seen Sibylla? Yes, maybe? No?" She grasped at arms to steady herself. She appeared dazed, disoriented. Her clothes were disheveled. The scarf tying back her stiff, oiled hair was askew. On her feet, water-stained sneakers beginning to fray at each outermost small toe with a quaint symmetry. "Since Thursday she been missing. Day and night and another day and a night, and most of this time I was thinking she'd be with her cousin Martine on 9th Street, coming there after school like she do sometimes, and she forgot to call me. So I was just thinking that's where she was. But now they saying she ain't there, and at her school they saying she never showed up Thursday. And there be other times she'd cut since September when the school started that wasn't known to me, and now don't nobody seem to know where my baby is. Anybody see Sibylla, please call me, Ednetta Fry. My telephone is..." Her beautiful eyes mute with suffering and veined with broken capillaries. Her skin, the dark, warm, burnished hue of mahogany. There was an oily sheen to her face that glared in the whitely overcast air. From a short distance, Ednetta appeared heavy-set, with large, drooping breasts like water sacks, wide hips and thighs. Yet she wasn't fat, but rather stout and rubbery solid, strong, resistant and even defiant, of an indeterminate age beyond 40, with a girl's plaintive face inside the puffy face of the aggrieved middle-aged woman. "Please, you saying you seen her?" "Oh, but when? Since Thursday? That's 2 days ago, and 2 nights she been missing." Along wide, windy Trenton Avenue, there came Ednetta Fry, lurching into the Diamond Cafe, and into the Wigadoo shop, and into AMC Loans and Bail Bond, and into storefront Goodwill, where the manager offered to call 911 for her to report her daughter missing, and Ednetta said with a little scream, drawing back with a look of anguish, "No! No police! How'd I know the Pascaine police ain't the ones taking my girl?" Exiting Goodwill, stumbling in the doorway, murmuring to herself, oh God, don't let my baby be hurt. Oh, God, have mercy." Sighted, then making her way past shuttered storefront businesses on Trenton Avenue, and then to Penobscot, to Freund, which were blocks of brownstone row houses converted into apartments, and so to Port and Sansom, which were blocks of small single-story stucco and wood-frame bungalows built close to cracked and weed-pierced sidewalks. An observer would think that the distraught woman's route was haphazard and whimsical, following an incalculable logic. Sometimes she crossed the street several times within a single block. There were far fewer people on these residential streets, so Ednetta knocked on doors, called into dim-lighted interiors, several times boldly peered into windows and rapped on glass. "'Excuse me? Hello? Can I ask you one thing? This my daughter, Sibylla Fry. She missing since Thursday. You seen anybody looks like her?" Crossing vacant lots heaped with debris and along muddy alleys, whimpering to herself. She'd begun to walk with a limp. She was panting, distracted. She seemed to have taken a wrong turn, but did not want to retrace her steps. Somewhere close by, a dog was barking furiously. Overhead, a plane was descending to Newark International Airport with a deafening roar. Ednetta craned her neck to stare into the sky as at a sign of God, unfathomable and terrible. Here below were abandoned and derelict houses, a decaying sandstone tenement building on Sansom, long known as a hangout for drug addicts, teenagers, homeless, and the mentally ill, which Ednetta Fry approached heedlessly.